So my favorite program for grass establishment is pretty simple. It's using Grow-In and Foundation 40. Grow-In on its own can do a great job enhancing Grow-In and expediting that Grow-In process. Grow-In is a full range of nutrients, and it has a number of carbon sources that impact the plant directly. One of those carbon sources is going to kind of kick the plant in the butt a little bit and help to increase cell elongation and cell division. So it's really priming the plant to build more biomass. Now, Foundation 40 added to that is giving the plant a steady supply of amino acids that plant can use to build the proteins it needs. And more protein production means more biomass. More biomass means the turfgrass stand is going to get to maturity quicker and have better density in a more rapid time frame.
So technically, none of the Foliar-Pak products need to be watered in. That said, you need to look at where you're getting the most benefit and bang out of your buck. If it is a soil product like Armament K, then it probably makes most sense to water that product in, which is why we usually will recommend that with wetting agents. If it's a foliar product, then it makes most sense to let it dry in the leaf blade and make sure we get the most foliar benefit out of it. That said, if it does get washed off the leaf blade, it will still technically have a chance to be taken up by the roots, as all products are essentially root products. If the product has both foliar and soil technologies in it, then it's best to spray it in the morning, let it dry on the leaf blade, get all the foliar benefits you can, and then at night or the next morning, water it in so that all the soil benefits are achieved like those from Armament.
So that's a very good question. A lot of times I find myself in a little bit of a conundrum recommending Grow-In 3 days prior to aeration. And the reason for that is most folks will aerify on Monday, so that puts your application on Friday. Well, that Grow-In application on Friday can result in a lot of top growth during the weekend and slow the greens down. So if you can handle a little bit lower green speeds after that application, you're just fine and you're hitting that sweet spot. The other choice that you have for that Friday application is to use high rates of Foundation 40, CSI, and Armament K. And that will position the turf stand, strengthen it, and get it prepared for all the physical abuse that it's going to encounter for aeration.
So this is a question of loading. We get this question a lot of how much armament is on granular fert. And that's not a perfect answer because that depends on what SKU it is and what rate is being applied. But generically speaking, when you do a regular common rate of those granular fertilizers, you're getting anywhere between 3 and 5 ounces per acre of Armament Concentrate. Okay, when we look at, I'll just take cool season grasses right now, we are looking to get around 40 ounces per acre of Armament Concentrate per year. Okay, so if you took all, let's say 6 granular rounds of your fertilizer operation, if you were all granular, okay, 3 times 6 would be 18, 5 times 6 would be 30. So you're getting 18 to 30 ounces per acre of armament. You're falling short, okay? So by adding in Armament Concentrate specifically into those liquid rounds, let's say you're doing liquid round 2 and 4 with blanket herbicide sprays or something to that effect, now you can amplify those armament levels to the annual concentrations we're looking for. The armament on granular fert is really meant to localize, protect those nutrients that are solubilizing and becoming available from those granular pros.